I mean, roaming around the place. I mean, enjoying his sport, and now you're grounded.
Just the whole idea of wrapping my head around it was something. Maybe that was the hardest thing, just thinking about, wow, there is no moving. Like, you wake up every day feels like the same day. It's tough. Initially, when we had that, it was 2 weeks. So all you're thinking about is one day has gone, second day has gone, But when the lockdown was extended, then that's when reality hits that I might actually be here longer than you thought. So, and then you start to try to enjoy being at home and being, staying put, for as long as possible. But as time went on, it became easier.
Transition from one lifestyle to another. This lockdown lifestyle. How are you finding it? I mean, sitting down, watching movies, watching sports. I mean, all this sport.
Yeah, the documentaries have been on point. I think that's something that has kept me entertained. I haven't watched too many movies. I don't know why, but I enjoyed the sports documentaries and just trying to stay in shape one way or another. Talking to people that I haven't talked to in a while, just checking up on them. Yeah. So, being in the lockdown has had its benefits. I won't lie. So it's not all bad to stay home and stay put.
How have you managed to stay in shape in this? That's where you just have to run from one end of the living room to the other and then do a few press-ups.
Some of our living rooms aren't that big, so I think that exercise had to pass. But there's different ways. I think I shared a video on our iHoops group. A few drills here and there just to keep the heart rate up, keep the muscles fired up. As athletes, there's other things that we're able to do off the court, off the pitch. So I managed to do some, just to stay in shape, at least at a certain level, so that I don't go flat completely. Yeah.
All right. I mean, how do you manage to keep focused, knowing the future is not really certain? The future of the season is not certain.
We have to, or at least what I did was, you have to look for any hope, anything, any sign of anything good. So the other day I saw, is it the Bundesliga? Like how they resumed. So when you see sport coming out, even if it's in a place that's so far away from home, and maybe their approach to how they are resuming is different from how we do here. It still brings hope. So we just hang on to any hope and just try to follow the situation and what's going on, so we can kind of anticipate, what's going to happen. And I like to be optimistic, so I'm always kind of hopeful.
Okay. Of course, within these drills that you do probably on a daily and all that. I mean, the assignments you do.
Sorry, say it again. Sorry, didn't hear that properly.
How much contribution does your coach make in all these drills that you do?
A coach won't really, he's not going to follow you up per se, but he will send a few things that he thinks will be useful. He expects everyone to be responsible. So if you're an athlete, we do not know when the season will resume, but you don't want to report for training or for games and you're out of shape. That's just that's just telling him, I don't really want to play. So yeah, naturally, I'll tell you that for sure. But yeah, naturally, players, you'd rather do push-ups or whatever you have to do just to get your heart rate up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it's been quite a long layoff.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of time on our hands. I mean, sometimes people don't know what to do with the time they have and all that. What has been staying home?
Sorry, I lost you for a second. Please say it again.
Oh, I'm saying we have had a lot of time, of course, on our hands. Jimmy has a basketballer. Jimmy has a Ugandan. What has he been doing? What has he been learning all this time when he has been inactive as a sportsman?
As a sportsman, schoolwork. Just trying to stay, stay fresh. I'm a fresher, so certain things I don't have down. So I have to kind of keep my head in the game, academically, of course. And that has been the main learning tool. But, just having conversations with different people and picking their brain too, and just trying to see different things from a different perspective is something that I've also been doing during this time.
You well have, your fellow players or athletes be doing?
Did you say, do I know what they've been doing?
No. What would you recommend them to be doing this particular?
Franklin, the network is acting up. Could you say that again, please?
Yeah, I was asking. I mean, as sportsmen, you want to be there for each other, yeah. And I'm asking, what would you recommend your fellow sportsmen be doing at this particular time?
Well, you have to kind of cater to your needs. So if you know you have an injury, you have to try to get well. But on the other hand, if you're very healthy, I think it's important that you stay that way. And if you're looking for fitness or want to attain a certain level of fitness, this is the best time to do it. Because you do not want to come back into the season and you're playing for 3 weeks and then you're out because your body can't take what you're putting it through in a very short time. So I just encourage people to be healthy, do whatever you need to do to make sure your body is physically sound.
Being inactive for this long, you get to learn a few things here and there.
Yeah.
As a person, what has been the major lesson you have taken from the lockdown?
Just not to take things for granted, and that's maybe one of the most important things that I've learned.
Yeah.
And just how to deal with news just goes to show you, that many people are, maybe we just say, maybe not everyone has the same gift. I might be complaining about sitting at home. Someone else is complaining about having no food. So, just basically looking at things from a different perspective. I think that's my main takeaway from this lockdown, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We are hoping it is going to end.
Yeah.
Maybe sometime soon, and we will have a sport back.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, always. Frank.
What specifically are you looking for?
Sorry, I lost you there again.
Yeah.
What was the question?
Okay. The question is, what are you looking forward to after, the lockdown?
You're asking what I'm looking forward to after the lockdown?
Yeah.
I just want life to go back to normal. I'm not really looking forward to anything major. The simplest things, the simplest things like driving around is so freely is valuable. So that's just something that's small. I didn't think I'd miss traffic jam, but if you ask me, would you rather sit in traffic or going somewhere or just sit at home? So that's one of those questions you ask yourself during such a time. So I just hoping for life to go back to normal.
Okay. What if it is now the new normal? What if this is the new normal?
Well, if it's the new normal, then we'll adapt to it. I think everything, like how the lockdown somehow felt like it was normal. If we understand, I see everywhere you go now, you have to wash your hands going in, maybe wash your hands coming out, social distancing, like some of those somehow, even without thinking, kind of happen. So the new normal, will definitely be something that we adjust to. So I don't think there's any problems in that.
Okay, great. Of course, we want to thank you for of course taking time and talking to us and letting us know how you're holding out during this lockdown.
Thanks for having me, man. It's been nice seeing you. I haven't seen you in forever.
All right. Yeah, it's been quite a long time. I think we haven't seen most people for a long time.
Yeah.
Especially
a long time.
if you're living far off. The bands or the band group workouts and all that. So really.
Yeah. I haven't seen my teammates in so long. So it's a different feel. I hope we won't be hugging ourselves when they say no contact is allowed, no high fives, no nothing.
Do men hug?
Well, you find yourselves hugging every now and then when you're celebrating. But men hug, well, you don't hug, frankly.
So cool.
You don't. Well, now you have.